I'd like to state that a state fair is fun. It's fun to see what folks have done for the prizes they have won. And this year at this big state fair, that new blue ribbon will be going to Chevrolet Corvair. Yes, sir. That's the car that's getting all the stares everywhere it goes, and there's a reason. It gives you more advantages and more appeal than any other compact car on the road today. You take room, for instance. There's room for 6 adults in this car. As you saw there, Mom, Pop, and the 5 kids. And another thing, when you ride to the fair in this Corvair, nobody's going to have their knees up under their chin because there's lots of room. That floor is practically flat. And the engine is in the rear. The Chevrolet people put it there to give you the best performing compact car on the road today. This beauty is a real 4-season performer. This Corvair can take you practically anywhere. Climbs hills like a sure-footed stallion. And when it's on the open highway, it squeezes every mile out of every gallon of gasoline. Scoots through mud like it wasn't even there. And when it snows, it takes to it like a reindeer. And with that engine in the rear, it's kind of like you got a built-in push. So, you take it from old Jim Dean. If you're looking for a compact car that'll really get you there and save you a passel of money at the same time, go down and visit your Chevrolet dealer and have a look at this Corvair. Yes, sir. If they gave a prize for winning cars this year at this state fair, this grand prize ribbon would be going to Chevrolet Corvair.
This could be a road anywhere in the USA, a country road, open and inviting. And this coming down the road, we'll say, is you at the wheel of your new Chevy. For this trip, you've forsaken the parkways and turnpikes humming with traffic. You've searched out the quiet roads instead, the little traveled byways that make you realize all over again what a terrific thrill it is to drive a great car like the '58 Chevrolet. And you really get the urge to put it through its paces. This is real fun. This is bringing back something you'd almost forgotten. A superbly performing car, performing in the way it was meant to do. It's long, low, and loaded. Away you go in a smooth and steady drive. Bumps and ruts all but disappear. For this new Chevy is engineered with the most advanced suspension system you'll find on any low-priced car, with coils springing at each wheel. It's a great-looking car, too. From any angle, it makes a handsome picture. A beautiful, moving thing, lovely and graceful in every sculptured line. And if your destination really mattered on this carefree trip, this is it. Out with the picnic gear. And you could have stowed twice as much in this enormous trunk. What a spot. It's like a different world. Aren't you glad you're here? And aren't you glad for the car that brought you to it? A car that's already given you so much more than it promised. So smooth, so quiet is its power. So ready, so alert is its response. Try getting away in your Chevrolet. For in a Chevy, the fun is in the going. It reminds you all over again what the real, deep-down, satisfying experience of driving America's #1 car can be. Let an all-new Chevy take you to the quiet places, the out-of-the-way places along the back roads and the byways. And then let it take you home again. See your local authorized Chevrolet dealer now.
Miami, Florida's city of wonders on Biscayne Bay, carved from the jungle by far-sighted Carl Fisher less than 50 years ago, Miami is today a modern and thriving metropolis. Known for the tropic loveliness of her palm-bordered avenues and stately homes, for the streamlined beauty of her modern university. Miami is best known for her famous beach, where on Collins Avenue along the shore, as on Biscayne Boulevard downtown, you can expect to see more Chevrolets than any other car. All over the nation, wherever you are, wherever you go, you'll see more Chevrolets, because year after year, more people buy Chevrolets than any other car. In 1953, Chevrolet's three entirely new series, the luxurious Bel Air, the distinctive 210, and the economical 150, are the greatest Chevrolets ever. Yet again in 53, Chevrolet is the lowest priced line in its field.
From the drafting boards of the world's largest automobile manufacturer, from the assembly lines that bring forth America's greatest automobile value, from the proving grounds that test the ruggedness of the nation's #1 motor car buy, comes the brilliantly new Chevrolet 452. Here's brilliant new beauty, new body colors and combinations with striking color-matched interiors. Here's brilliant new smoothness with center poise power. Chevrolet's valve and head engine suspended from new high-side mountings, centered, poised, insulated to give a velvet-smooth driving sensation. Even Chevrolet's famous knee action ride is improved by new quick reflex shock absorber action, providing a smoother, more restful ride. See the brilliantly new models at your Chevrolet dealers. You'll be money ahead from the start, value ahead through the miles, ahead all the way with Chevrolet.
Well, 56 is almost gone. Only 3 more days. We made a lot of friends, sold a lot of Chevrolet. But let's not wait till New Year's Eve, at some time past 11. Let's go explore what lies in store for 1957. May 57 bring you all that's best along the way. Good health, good friends, good times galore in your new Chevrolet. The big buy in the low-price field will win in any test. All point-by-point comparisons show Chevy leads the rest. May you enjoy the special air of springtime, clean and new. Enjoy it every bit as much inside your Chevy, too. The outside air can breeze right through this brand new intake vent, improving air supply as much as 22%. May friends add to your happiness, and may days be filled with fun, and may you often have a chance to choose your favorite one. In Chevrolet, you have a choice no other car can touch. 5 engines, 5 transmissions. Only Chevy has so much. And may you reap the harvest of the highways across the land. And when again the end of one more year is close at hand, and you count all the good things that you gained along the way, perhaps the best of all the rest will be your Chevrolet. And although our show is far from being over, on behalf of your authorized Chevrolet dealer, let me wish you a very happy New Year.
Big Fair time is fun time. Fun especially for this family, since they're stepping out in their 1960 Chevy Nomad wagon. One look tells you this modern wagon is fashioned for families and designed for use. The Nomad carries people or packages up to half a ton. It's natural that you should find fun and Chevrolets in the same place. They go together. Fun just to look at a new Bel Air Sport Coupe. Rich, luxurious interiors. Fisher body roominess. Such smart, sensible styling, such a low, low budget price. It's a match that appeals to all who are young and young in heart. Yes, excitement is in the air everywhere at State Fair time. Excitement at the wheel of fortune. Excitement on a twirling, whirling Ferris wheel, or excitement at the wheel of the Chevrolet Impala convertible. Why don't you step out and find fun like this lucky young couple? It's easy to discover. All you have to do is slip behind the wheel of any new Chevy. And whichever 1960 Chevy you're partial to, here's news. Chevrolets are rolling off the assembly lines again. And even now, your dealer may have just the model you want. So see your Chevrolet dealer now about the finest Chevys ever. The boulevards of Paris, the main streets of America. Wherever the 1960 Chevrolet goes, it's sure to be the center of attention. For Chevy style for 60 is the kind that... Sir.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Bonsoir. I am the manager of one of the acts that appear on the Chevy show tonight. And because they are not on the television now, I came in to see your beautiful car.
I know, sir, but...
Such a handsome car. It's a Chevrolet, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but...
Chevrolet. This car is as beautiful, as flowing and lovely as its name. Huh. You may use that if you want, as lovely as its name.
Well, thank you very much, but I was talking about styling and...
Style, but who knows better about style and design than the French? And I, personally, have a very good eye for lines. And look at these lines. Magnificent. They flow. Oh, such grace, such inspiration. They have a, what is the word, a unity, a harmony that is matchless. I have seen the other American cars that have tried to copy your beautiful Chevrolet style. We French know about copycats too.
Well,
but don't worry. As you say, imitation is flattery, and no one can copy the quality, the air of the original. Now, there is only one Eiffel Tower, isn't there? There is only one Mona Lisa. Let others try to copy your beautiful Chevrolet style, my friend. They cannot approach it. Now, tell me, this wonderful Chevrolet, is it very expensive? We French have a strong sense of economy, too.
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, Chevrolet has lowered prices for 1960.
Well, wonderful. It's like the icing on your cake, isn't it? Oh, the time has flown. I must go back and manage things. I hope I did not take too much of your time.
Not at all. And you will come back again. Well, what can I say? Everything our friend said is absolutely true. And you'll find that out when you take a good, long look at the 1960 Chevrolet tomorrow at your Chevrolet dealers.
Here is a new class of American cars, the Bel Air series, an entirely new kind of Chevrolet to be compared only with higher-priced automobiles. Look at the long, low, sweeping lines of the imposing exterior. Look at the luxurious interior with rich fabrics and fine appointments. In every detail, you see quality far beyond anything in the low-price field. In addition to the four-door, the Bel Air series offers a striking two-door sedan, a sports coupe of incomparable beauty and glamour, and a convertible of matchless smartness and dash. And the Bel Air series is only one of 3 great Chevrolet series for 53, bringing you 16 magnificent models, every one entirely new through and through. See your Chevrolet dealer and find out why, again in 53, more people buy Chevrolets than any other car. transportation giant of the Southeast, home of the ramblin' wrecks of Georgia Tech, where the gracious past sets the pattern for modern living. Chartered in 1840, Atlanta is today a busy, alert metropolis. And on renowned Peachtree Street, you can expect to see more Chevrolets than any other make. For all over the country, more people buy Chevrolets than any other car. Again in 52, Chevrolet is the outstanding value, the lowest priced line in its field.
What do these 5 people all have in common? No, their names aren't Smith or Jones or anything like that. But they do prefer the new Chevrolet for the same reason. And that reason is Chevy's roominess. And each of these people needs a different kind of room. Leg room, hit room, or hat room. And the wonderful truth is, they all get exactly what they want with the new Chevrolet. It's so easy getting into the new Chevy, thanks to Chevy's new lower door sill. And once you're inside, there's plenty of room for all, almost 5 1/2 feet. And take a look at that leg room. Even this young basketball player can stretch, and stretch, and stretch. And as for hat room, well, Chevy has it in good measure. No other car in the low-price field gives you so much room in so many ways. It's the roomiest car in its field. And you're so comfortable in a Chevy and on the road. And the reason for that is that only Chevrolet in the leading low-price street gives you a deep coil spring at each wheel that filters out the rough spots and the bumps. So why don't you see your Chevrolet dealer real soon and try on Chevy for size? And once you do, you'll understand why in 1959, the smart switch is to the all-new Chevrolet. There may be some question in your mind as to which 59 car is the most popular. Well, I'd like to repeat some facts that I mentioned last week, facts I think that you would like to know. Chevrolet is number 1. There are nearly 3 million more Chevrolets on the road today than any other car. You bought more Chevrolets last year than any other car. How about now? Well, as many of you know, there was an unavoidable delay in Chevrolet production last fall. But even despite this great handicap, the spectacular demand for Chevrolet continued without let-up. So when full production was finally resumed, Chevrolet immediately became the day-by-day first choice of new car buyers everywhere. December, January, February, and right now, more people have been buying Chevrolets than any other car. But the biggest thing is the most apparent thing, the completely new styling of Chevrolet. Sure, styling is a matter of opinion, but no matter what your opinion is, I think you'll have to agree with this. From any angle, the new Chevy is unmistakably 59 in every modern line. It's the only completely all-new modern-looking car in its field. And this completely fresh styling gives you greater satisfaction right now when you drive your Chevrolet. And of course, it's easy to understand why there'll be greater resale value in the future. Because a car like the all-new Chevy is just plain worth more than a car with old-fashioned, warmed-over look. Slimline design is the motoring fashion of the year. And evidently, when people buy a new car, they want a car that looks like new. So you see your Chevrolet dealer soon, and you'll find out why the 59 Chevrolet continues to be America's first choice.
Day in and day out, television provides us with a wonderful world of fun and enjoyment right at home. And away from home, wherever you go, there's so much enjoyment to be had when you're driving a Chevrolet. For in a Chevy, the fun is in the going, thanks to its all-new style, its ride, and all of its special features. Take this luxurious Chevrolet Impala Sport Coupe. No other car in the low-price field offers these nighttime safety reflectors molded into the long, sleek armrests. Another Chevy exclusive in the low-priced field is the convenience of a foot-operated parking brake. And every Chevrolet has the lasting beauty of a polished lacquer finish. Yes, every feature about the new Chevrolet will add to the fun of driving it on the open road. And right now is a good time to buy. See your Chevrolet dealer for the best buy on America's best seller, Chevrolet.
Way down Texas way in California, across America from sea to sea. Chevy's riding high, and here's the reason why. It's the only car that's new as new can be.
Today, Chevy is riding high, wide, and handsome everywhere. And no wonder, because Chevrolet offers the only all-new line of cars in the low-price field. Nowhere else will you find the fresh sculpturamic styling of this beautiful Bel Air Impala. And nowhere else will you get the size you get in this Bel Air sedan, the longest in the low-priced field. At the same time, it's easier to park because it turns in a tighter circle, tighter by 3 feet than any other full-sized car in its field. This handsome Nomad is just one of Chevy's 5 all-new station wagons. Beautiful, easy riding wagons with standard full coil suspension or level air, the greatest road smoother outer you've ever seen. Chevrolet's Biscayne series combines high style with low cost. And like all Chevrolets, it's built to last with a new type safety girder frame and the craftsmanship of Body by Fisher. This handsome Del Rey offers most of the exclusive features that you'll find in every other Chevrolet. Special features like safety plate glass in every single window, crank-operated ventipanes for easier ventilation control, and a polished lacquer finish that shines like a mirror. And yet, with all these exclusive features and many others, this Del Rey is the lowest priced Chevrolet of all. Yes, it's no wonder that Chevy is riding high. It's got everything, with 17 different models to choose from. So you see your Chevrolet dealer tomorrow. He'll give you a quick appraisal on your present car and prompt delivery on your all-new 1958 Chevrolet.
If you're like most people who are interested in the Corvair, you want to know what it can do in action, out on the road. You want proof that the Corvair can deliver the goods, give you more of what you're looking for in a compact car. And here it is, dramatic proof that the Corvair delivers the goods as no other compact car can. Years ago, in its early development stages, Chevrolet engineers began testing disguised Corvairs, began making the Corvair a road car. They made it a compact car with power, traction, and ruggedness. They put into the Corvair a suspension system to tackle the roughest road and level it off for its passengers. Chevrolet designers and engineers used all their know-how to make this 1960 Corvair the compact car that people could count on. But they didn't stop there. There was more testing, double-checking, retesting. Here at the challenging Lime Rock, Connecticut Raceway, the 1960 Corvair was really put through its paces, made to prove itself. And it did.
shows up. Just watch how the Corvair stays under control in this situation. Now see how the Corvair proved its maneuverability and ease of handling. Watch the Corvair handle some rough going. Look at that fender line. See how level the Corvair's body stays. Now watch the Corvair prove that it's got the power, the traction, the stamina to go just about anywhere. Just look at this. Using this stream for its highway, the Corvair actually plowed along like this for over 20 miles. And not once did its reliable turbo air engine falter. Now watch this sample of how the Corvair can stop. Making it tougher for the Corvair brakes. That's slippery foam they're putting on the road, the same type used on runways to help disabled planes slide into safe belly landings. Watch the Corvair handle it. What more could they ask the Corvair to do? Well, just look. The Corvair proved its ruggedness in special crash tests. Not once, but over and over again. Just to see how it would stand up, they tried to make the Corvair roll over. It wouldn't. They locked the wheels, so it had to roll over. The Corvair took the punishment and asked for more. Yes, sir, the Corvair's as good as she looks. Corvair power, ruggedness, maneuverability, handling, traction, braking, all proved again and again. Not much doubt about it, is there, that this is the car that gives you more of what you're looking for in a compact car. Sure, the Corvair has more, and the Corvair is ready and able to prove it.
When we travel, they remind us of the excitement that's always happening around us in this country of ours, like carnival time at the county fair. You want to see what I won from a kid? By hitting the hammer on that thing that goes boing? Or getting all gussied up and driving to the opening of a Broadway show? Fun, huh? Or the kicks you get driving on a vacation trip. I'm the one on the left here. The other fellow weighed 160 pounds. Fun, excitement, places to go. They're all out there if you'll just get out and find them. So start the 60s right with the finest Chevy ever. Strong, silent, sensibly new. The 1960 Impala convertible by Chevrolet. New outer grace, new inner space, rich, deep, comfortable seats, greater legroom, roomy reasons why Chevrolet is first in the values that last. Across the USA, Chevrolet is the way to start the 60s right. This is the new Bel Air Sport Coupe. Cosmopolitan in every line. It makes luxury a low-priced word. It shows there's nothing like a new car, and no new car is more fun than a Chevy. Start the 60s right with the finest Chevy ever. Take the wheel of a carrier that'll tote the whole crowd. A 1960 Chevrolet station wagon. Just one of the 5 easy-riding Chevy wagons for 60. Just one of the 16 new models offered by Chevrolet for 1960. Strong, silent, sensibly new. See how comfortable they are, how beautiful they are. At your Chevrolet dealer. There's all-American excitement to new car time in the USA, so start the 60s right with the finest Chevy ever. So much to see, so much to do. So let's get out there and see the USA in a Chevrolet. Come on, have yourself some fun.
Here's the exciting story of Corvair, the only American compact car to be so thoroughly economy-proved and performance-proved. It started with the Mobile Gas Economy Run. Corvair, off for Minneapolis, over 2,000 miles away. Traveling through the scorching desert without a drop of water needed. Over twisting mountains. Across turnpikes. Through cities. The Corvair's professional driver crossed the finish line in Minneapolis, racking up 27.03 miles per gallon. Yes, Corvair proved its economy in the Mobile Gas Economy Run. And then the same Corvair set out almost immediately to prove its performance on snow-choked Pikes Peak. Corvair challenged the mountain earlier than any other car had ever attempted it. No snow tires, no tire chains, yet Corvair kept climbing and climbing and climbing. The secret? Corvair's amazing rear engine that puts the weight over the drive wheels. Corvair's terrific traction, its nimble handling, its sure braking cut the mountain down to size. Corvair, performance proved on Pikes Peak, economy proved in the Mobile Gas Economy Run. Corvair, the car with the kind of performance that makes your daily driving easier, safer, more enjoyable. Performance test, economy test, the car of the year. Corvair by Chevrolet. at your Chevrolet dealers now.
A man, his family, and a new Chevrolet. A bright Sunday afternoon. They just naturally go together on a Sunday drive. And everybody knows what a Sunday drive is. Why, it's an American institution as old as automobiles. A good to be alive time. It's a quiet time. A time to be together and alone all at the same time. A time for a young mother to reflect, to escape from the humdrum, the busy routine. But how does a Chevy seem to an active youngster? Well, it's a time of make-believe, with the whole world to set the scene. It's a time to flex his imagination, to meet and conquer the world, without even a bruise to show for it, as he pulls safely away. While to sister, a Chevrolet drive is an invitation to a beautiful world, and she's a part of it. A world of magic, all silver and gold, an excursion to Never Neverland, where she is a queen in her luxurious coach, among the people who love her and her wonderful dreams. But what about Father? What's a Sunday drive to him? More practical, perhaps, watching how his new Chevrolet stretches out the miles on so little gas, or maybe enjoying the way Chevy's full coil springs swallow bumps, but maybe not. Chances are he's well aware of the adventurers in the back seat, of the quiet dreamer beside him. And he's enjoying all their dreams. After all, he's the one that said, "Come on, climb in the Chevy. We're off for a Sunday drive."
Last October, a completely new car came into the American market.
Corvair by Chevrolet is brand new and planned for today.
The exceptional interest generated by the rear-engine Corvair was reflected in a Time magazine cover story. And now, half a year later, convincing proof that Corvair excitement was based on significant engineering contributions, as Motor Trend magazine picks the Corvair as Car of the Year. Here's the Motor Trend Award, and here to receive it from Mr. Walter A. Warren, editor of Motor Trend, is Mr. Edward N. Cole, vice president of General Motors and general manager of the Chevrolet Motor Division.
You know, Walt, I've received quite a few awards on behalf of Chevrolet, but this award, selecting the Corvair as Car of the Year, is something extra special. We worked for 10 years on the Corvair, going through all kinds of research and experiment to design it the way we felt it should be designed. Some of our ideas were quite unconventional, but we believed in those ideas, and we stayed with them.
Well, Ed, they turned out to be good ideas. The air-cooled aluminum engine, the transaxle, and the four-wheel independent suspension. That's what Motor Trend calls engineering progress, and lots of it. Congratulations, Ed.
Thanks very much, Walt.
The April issue of Motor Trend at your newsstand now carries the complete Car of the Year story. Read about Corvair and try one at your Chevrolet dealers.
Just go for a drive anywhere, and it suddenly will be completely clear just why Motor Trend calls Corvair Car of the Year.
Things are booming at your Chevrolet dealers. He's delivering so many new Chevrolets and Corvairs that his OK used car lot is getting swamped with trade-ins. You name it, he probably has it. Sedans, hardtops, trucks, foreign cars, station wagons, and convertibles. All makes, all models. And this big volume means a big bargain for you, because these cars have to be sold now to make room for others coming in. Even more important than the low prices is this. These are not merely used cars, they're okay use cars with plenty of good use still in them. So for a good use car, head for your Chevrolet dealer's exclusive OK Use Car lot.